Welcome back. Successful breeding programs often require years of experience and careful planning. But a growing number of producers are also using genetic profiling technology for faster results and to ensure the quality of their cattle remains consistent. Cattleman to Cattleman reporter Matt Fleck has more from Kansas.
The Lyons family has been raising registered Angus cattle in the Flint Hills of Kansas for more than 30 years.
Primarily, we are providing Angus seed stock to the cow-calf commercial cattlemen in Kansas and in other states surrounding and around the country. Primarily, our operation is geared toward that commercial cattleman, and certainly we've been privileged, if you will, to have seed stock operators as well participating and purchasing seed stock from our operation.
The Flint Hills, you know, it's lush grass, makes the cattle do good, and the feed cost, you know, we don't have to grain them every day. They run out and just kind of work on their own.
The ranch has had an annual sale for the last 24 years, and its sale catalogs underscore that all of the operation's bulls were DNA tested.
Our customers are used to receiving a catalog about 3 weeks before the bull sale, and that has all the EPDs and information about the bulls that are for sale. We talked a lot in the advertising and print, radio, and on the internet, on our website, lionsranch.com. We talked a lot about the DNA and how this was going to provide a greater accuracy and predictability for our customers.
Lyons Ranch has been using the identity profile for Angus to help analyze its cattle for 21 economically important traits. The profile provides genomically enhanced EPDs for all animals, but young animals profit the most from the identity profile's significantly improved accuracy rate.
Now, this increase in accuracy can really take the risk out of selecting young animals, whether it be replacement heifers or sire candidates. And this can benefit not only the Angus breeder as they're deciding which animals to put back into their own herds and those animals to merchandise, but more importantly, really their customer, the commercial ranch, to make better selection decisions that impact their own herds.
For us this year, the identity program looked like one that we wanted to incorporate and try. So rather than just to sample a few of the bulls that we were offering, we did every single bull that we offered in the sale. We felt like that gave us a better profile and increased the accuracy quite a bit from just non-progeny offering that we were offering. The bulls that we were offering, of course, don't have any progeny, so it was important to us to do what we could to increase that accuracy. The identity program offered that, and so as we looked at, for example, the marbling trait, we were able to move that number for accuracy from a 0.17 to a 0.38, which is quite substantial, equal to having 16 progeny recorded. And so as you look at that, the bottom line was our customers were able to make decisions with a lot more degree of confidence that that was going to maintain that number.
And we'll have more on the role of DNA technology and the role it can play on your operation when we return. Welcome back. Let's return to reporter Matt Fleck in Kansas, who's learning more about genetic profiling.
Identity works with its customers, helping them both understand and implement the profile into actionable results. It also fine-tunes the results to suit a producer's individual goals.
As seed stock producers can use this technology to select really the very best replacement heifers, herd sires, and flush candidates, as well as target marketing their opportunities to their customers. Commercial producers, they can be confident that the identity profile for Angus will help to improve their selection decisions, which will indicate the genetic merit of their animals and really increase the accuracies of the EPDs.
For us, we felt that it was important, first of all, to collect the data, but the most important thing we felt was to interpret it for our customers and to provide information as to how they could use that in their own individual programs. So we did, in our advertising, we provided a lot of information regarding the fact that we had DNA tested all the bulls for carcass merit and then for growth traits as it came around in February. And then secondly, we did a mini seminar, if you will, right before the sale. We had about 250 of our customers there the night before, so we talked about how to interpret that data and what it meant to them and their bottom line and how they could look at those numbers. So that was an important thing, we thought. So we used it in our advertising, we put it in our catalog, and then finally we talked about it at the sale with individual customers, but we also did a segment right before the sale where we helped customers understand how to use it.
Collecting samples for the identity profile is easily done during routine processing.
We did it when we freeze branded last year, and it was a good time for us. We didn't have to run them through another time and just pulled blood on them while we were doing that, and it was the easiest thing to do.
My husband likes to say that a registered cow herd, if you have 100 registered cows, it's like running 500 commercial cows, the number of times that they go through the chute for care. So when the cattle were in the chute already for other processes, that's when we drew the blood, and not too tough.
There are currently 3 generations of the Lyons family at work on their ranch, and as the demand for beef increases, this new generation will have to keep up with the changes and expectations of a growing market.
I see that there's going to be more and more use of the identity profile, and especially the genomically enhanced EPDs and that identity profile for Angus. I see that that's going to be used more and more in the future as more people see the rewards of what it does for them in their calf crop. I think our customers are going to be real excited and pleased when they see a real consistent product, and that is their calves and how they perform, because they're going to have increased trust, if you will, in those numbers that they're looking at as they select their individual to put in their herd.
Beef cattle producers cannot afford to invest in cattle with unknown genetics. The cattle they introduce into their herd and the decisions they make about their calf crop will really affect the profitability of their herd for years to come. Using the identity profile for Angus can help producers take some of the risk out of these important decisions and help ensure their herd is really headed down the most profitable direction.
Reporting from outside Manhattan, Kansas, I'm Matt Fleck for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.
Now, you might have recognized Jan Lyons in that story. She's a former president of NCBA and chair of the Cattlemen's Beef Board. For more information about the comprehensive identity profile, visit our website at cattlemantocattleman.org.